Hello, today I'm bringing you 3 battles with my commentary over the top because my index finger on my left hand, I've snapped it. I can't really do any editing, so you're getting raw footage and my voiceover. I hope you don't mind. So as we move out, we form up on this side of the river. There's the enemy on the far side as we begin to send some lovely volleys over. Listen to that, the sound of the drawing and loosing. Nice, very nice. But we're pretty much out of a decent range, so we move over to form up on the far side before we engage the enemy for real. I am actually commander on this battle of the entire army, telling them to move out and follow me. There's the enemy cav moving around the left-hand side, and the enemy infantry and bowmen on the right of us right now. So we need to form up around here. You can see them coming into view now. So this is my squad. And like I say, I'm giving orders to the rest of the army as we begin to move out. The enemy cavalry seems to be going around in a long circle. Here comes the Green Coalition forces. Arrows flying overhead from both sides. We're holding the shield wall here as the rest of our army will be moving up. Looks like some more infantry are coming from the right hand side. It's about 127 of us versus 120 of them. And here come all the infantry formations forming up the lovely shield walls. This is my favourite part of the battle. What's that? Is that enemy cavalry coming in from the right? Our archers look exposed. And now distracted as the infantry are facing off, but some heads are turning towards the enemy cavalry, which didn't come in by the looks of things. Alright, the right hand side is going in. The centre is charging. Collision as both sides engage. Shield on shield. Ah, here comes our cavalry on the left. Beautiful. And then the enemy cavalry does come in from the right in the end. A few of them are getting caught up from our spears. But the main battle in the centre is on the way. 117 versus 115 now, very close battle. You see the flags of the different units around. Cavalry completely spread out now, picking off anyone who's unaware. The shield walls are kind of dissipating at the moment, but you can generally see the units of each team. The flags flying overhead. The round shields of our VSC, well, I would say enemy, but our friends that we like to play with. We're getting pushed back here in the centre, not looking too good. We've got the lower number at the moment. It looks like the infantry fight is going in favour of the coalition forces, the enemy. And I'm in a bit of a tight position here. I've got my spear out and men are charging us. I'm falling back, but of course I've got to give orders as well, so I'm hesitating a bit here. Oh, someone saved me there, but I'm still... Ah, another save. Thank you, whoever that was. They know who their commander is, and they are protecting me. I appreciate that, boys. And the fight rages on. 43 in our favour now. When did that turn around? I didn't even notice. I was watching the fight. We get a nice kill there. Bit of cavalry assistance. The fight rages on. Still a few flags in the air. Don't let your flag hit the ground. Sacrilege. Looks like I'm in a bit of pressure again. As it goes down to 28 versus 23. I can't survive this. No way. And I'm taken down, but that's not the end of the battle yet. It's 21 versus 17 in favour of us, but they've got a lot of infantry, and it appears our archers are still going. Firing arrows at the approaching shields. They need to keep those shields up if they want to close that ground. It's now 19 versus 12. 11, 18. And it looks like they're dropping one by one. There's just an onslaught of arrows. I mean, of course, a shield wall can approach archers and take them out nicely, but there was just too many archers there firing at the feet, firing at the exposed flanks of our enemy as they finally go down. Looks like 16 to 6. There's no way they can win this one. A beautiful fight, a beautiful beginning to this these 3 battles. All right, let's move on to the next one. You'll like this one. It's in the woods. Our scouts have reported that there are enemy moving around in these woods, and we are moving to form up and engage. We can see a bit of movement there. Do you see that? A bit of movement. I think that was an enemy infantryman. Here we are, forming up. It's 97 of us versus 112 of them. As our units, the archers of ours on the left, we're forming up before we advance in. But it is hard to march through the woods. The trees make it hard to keep the formation. Our allies, it sounds like our allies are engaging on the left-hand side. Already the engagement has begun, and looks like there's enemy infantry on the right. Look, they are surrounding us. This is going to be a hard fight. It looks like we're moving to engage the guys on the right, but they're not quite formed up. It looks like they're pulling back a bit. Archers, arrows flying through the bushes, making it hard for us to to advance. But it looks like our arrows are now firing back at the white shields. 97 versus 106 in favour of the enemy. The order for charge is given. And look at the enemy, they're all spread out and dispersed. They're really pulling us into the woods here. Every step we take, there's more guys on the left. I'm not feeling too good at this point. I'm not actually commanding this army, I'm just commanding the yellow guys. The battle has already begun on the far left, but it has truly begun here now. And as cavalry come in from the rear, nice. Hard to get cavalry weaving in between these trees, but as I was saying, the battle has well and truly begun here in the main, on the right hand flank with the main forces. The numbers are pretty even as straight away there's no battle line at all. It's just soldiers spread out throughout the woods. They were really drawing us in here. Maybe it was some sort of ambush, but it looks like we're getting the better of them because they didn't really have any cohesion. And so as we come in this large blob, we'll call it, it is a large blob of men, we're able to take out the one or two guys that stand against us. But nonetheless, it looks like the numbers are dropping very quickly on both sides. It's pretty damn even, 68 versus 67. Maybe it is working, their tactics, but it seems like around here we've got a lot of men, and they are, look, they're pulling back again towards these tents into the bushes over there. I think there's another unit of men, and an arrow comes in, it takes a man down. Jeez, where are they? It's like fighting the barbarians in the woods. We're formed up once again. A couple of our men have rallied here. We're moving up to where we think the action is, but again, I don't know where the enemy is. But they're around here somewhere. They're in the lead at the moment, 40 versus 43. We're looking for them in these woods, but they're over here, look. They must be over here, because this is where I saw a few of them run. It's like we're fighting guerrilla warfare. Here they are, there they are. They can see the shields up there on that mound. They have regrouped, and they're ready for a final fight, and here they come to advance as we create our shield wall, and the final charge is given. Battle begins once again, for the second time in this round. Enemy cavalry still going around. It's a hell of a fight going on there just to the right, but I can't see. I'm too tunnel visioned here on Jacques from the 40 but he goes down. There's a lot of enemies, a bit of a stretch here in the line. Seems like we're getting the upper hand on this right hand side, and we've got a few cavalry still going where they're getting some nice kills. We've got to be careful here. We've got to fight reserved. We've got to be careful. Stay with your friends. Look for the colourful shields and fight with them. I go down, but take someone with me. Unreal kills me. I'm sure he's killed me and I've killed him before. 21 versus 13. Oh, they're dropping like flies now, as the scales has been balanced in our favour. There's no way they're coming back from this. And the bells ring out. Good fight, a great fight. It was really interesting how they pulled us into the woods there. I feel like maybe they could have monopolised on it a lot better, but they certainly did have us dragged out through the woods, and they were pulling us to pieces, really. It was all decided on that final fight. But good game to the coalition once again. We take another one, but it doesn't matter who wins or loses. It's about the battle that takes place. Straight into this one as the enemy cavalry come in from our rear. Look at this, they got some beautiful skins there, the IPL. I go down, but I'm okay. And they've scattered our forces completely as the enemy are formed up over there on the C flag, the green flag in the distance, but we need to rally the men, reform up before we go charging. Looks like a majority of our infantry is on the right hand side over there to the right. So wait, there we are. Make a nice line, We've got the Order of the Lake and the Black Robes there with us. They're charging over to that right hand side infantry battle. But the main force of the enemy is over there by that green flag. We are advancing on our own. There's our allies moving up. And this is going to be a beautiful moment, guys. A beautiful moment in Bannerlord Gaming as we slowly surround the enemy left. We've got Dines to my left. Some archers are coming in from the rear. Cavalry on both sides are whirling around. And we're going to attack them from three sides now. We are ready. The commander's giving us the order. And here we go. Everyone charge. See that? Everyone moves at the same time. Three different angles. A beautiful fight. A beautiful fight. Surrounding the enemy. They need to fight very hard. Here comes the enemy cav. Trying to pick off who they can around the sides of the fighting. But we've got enough spearmen ready, including myself. Managing to poke back at the enemy. But our archers look like they took a few hits there. They were behind us. And I go down. So they did do a great job. Look at that fight. Oh, it's chaos. But you can generally see there's a lot of green in the middle, and the colours of our Bretonnian forces are going around the outside and encircling them. What a great fight. But the numbers are 95 to 40. We take this one. Guys, thank you very much for listening. I really enjoy these battles. I like doing a commentary. I have to do a few more with my broken fingers. I will do a few more. Thank you. Wait for the next one. I'm dragging this out. Don't need to drag this out. Glory to the Empire.